Welcome into the BSN Avalanche weekly breakdown presented by Piper Electric. Are you in need of an electrician and don't know who to trust? Well, Piper Electric should be your first call. They're fairly priced, trustworthy, dependable, and have been your hometown electrician for over 35 years. If you use the promo code BSN, you will get $25 off your next service call. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me today is BSN Avalanche beat writer Adrian Dater. The Colorado Avalanche control their own destiny for a playoff spot after winning 3 straight games, 2 of which were against divisional opponents. Dater, are you surprised at all?
Oh, no, never a doubt that the Avalanche would rise from the dead to still control their own destiny, Allie. Never a doubt. Maybe a little. After that loss to Anaheim last week, last-minute game, players all hunched over on their sticks. That's the classic posture of a team that thinks they're done for the season. But no, like Lazarus, they have risen. The Avalanche control their own destiny. There could be teams that pass them by the time of Saturday's game by virtue of playing games already, like the Minnesota Wild Friday night. But it's still great news, the fact that they're still in it. A combination of factors has allowed this. The Avs, of course, have to win their own games, which they've done against division opponents. But they've gotten help from other teams. The Florida Panthers knock off Arizona Coyotes Thursday night, allows the Avalanche to tie them. So it's amazing. The key for them, I think, was they had enough time left. Everybody seemed to think that 1 or 2 games left in the season. No, they had 10 to 12 games left. So there was still time, and they've gotten the help they need. Now they go on to play more games that matter, starting with Saturday against Chicago. We'll talk about that more in the next segment. But yeah, this is great. This is awesome.
Well, some negative news. Mikko Rantanen left the game in the third period yesterday because of an injury. Do you have an update on him?
Well, sort of.
Okay.
He's going to be questionable to play. AJ Hafley, our own, was at practice Friday and reports that. Maybe a reevaluation of him Friday afternoon. The worry is that he's got, I think the worry initially was maybe it's a cracked rib or something like that. The way he took that hit along the boards, I think not only took a hit from the other player, Joel L'Esperance, but I think his side got sort of crashed into the boards there a little bit, that little shelf there.
Yeah.
So he's clearly dinged up, but the fact that he's at all could play Saturday is good news.
In your opinion, who are 2 or 3 players who've stepped up during this time?
Well, you got to start with the goalie, Philip Grubauer. I mean, Gruby's been on fire, 44 saves Thursday night against the Dallas Stars.
2 shutouts.
2 shutouts, stonewalled Minnesota Wild in Minnesota. Last 6 starts, I think his save percentage is .985. That's pretty good. Average save percentage in the NHL right now is .910. He's at .985, so that works. So there, you start there. The defense as a whole has been better. Now, not only defensively, I think, playing a more puck support game and being better in their own zone, but guys are being more offensive. Tyson Barrie, head of the list. Been on fire lately. Great goal against Dallas. He's scoring goals at a regular rate right now. He's surpassed 50 points. Tyson Barrie has stepped up.
300 points.
300 points, all-time Avalanche leading scorer as a defenseman. Sam Girard, been very good the last couple weeks. Making plays, more offensive-minded plays. He's getting rewarded for them with some assists at 2 Thursday night against Dallas. And Erik Johnson, he leans into a slap shot Thursday night, gets the Avs on the board in a tough, scoreless game in the second period. First goal in 20 games, but he's been more active offensively too, and that's something we talked about when Landeskog went down. I think you're going to see the Avalanche defense, more activated, given the green light to be more offensive to make up for some of that scoring, and voila, it's happened. So Gruby, the defense as a whole, even guys who don't get a lot of press like Patrick Nemeth, I think has been good in his own zone. Ian Cole has been better. Those guys have really stepped it up, and that's why defense and goaltending, that always does the trick whenever some offensive players are out. That works. That wins games still.
Well, the Avs play Chicago in a back-to-back this weekend. Dater, what do you think the Avs need to do to continue this win streak?
Well, first of all, they've got to win that Saturday game at the Pepsi Center. We have seen too many games this season where the Avalanche went into a game at the Pepsi Center as favorites only to lose. So they've got to get that killer instinct going for this game against a team that's below them in the standings. They've got to take the Chicago fans out of the game. Now, that sounds weird to say as a guy talking about a team that has a home game. But, the fact is there are 3,000 to 5,000 fans wearing red Blackhawk jerseys every time that team comes in here. And they make a lot of noise. And especially when they get an early goal in a game, then they really start whooping it up. And the whole Chicago fandom thing comes out. The transplants from Chicago get all excited. Now, the Avalanche have to take those guys out of it, make it a miserable day in Denver for them. Now, we're glad you're here in Denver contributing to our economy, ex-Chicago transplants. But, the Avalanche need to make it a miserable day for you guys. Take the L on the way out.
Oh, a little Michael Malone action.
Exactly. and go on your way. Get some deep dish pizza or something somewhere. The Avalanche also plays Sunday in Chicago.
Yep.
Turn right around and go into Chicago. So, got to check Patrick Kane, though. Otherwise, Jonathan Toews, they've got some other good players. But, yeah, got to keep them from scoring a lot of goals. I think they've got a good chance at winning one or both of those games.
Well, it's going to be an exciting weekend, so be sure to catch all of our coverage on bsndenver.com. For Adrian Dater, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver. From residential, commercial, to industrial, Piper Electric can handle all of your electrical needs. Call today and use promo code BSN to get $25 off your next service call. That's 303-647-6765, or go to piperelectric.com.